Alright, here's page 6 of the Algebra 2 final review for fall semester. Looks like we were looking at a graph here. It's asking us to state the domain. I'm going to answer question 55 first. This is a discrete graph, since it's just a series of points that are not connected. And since it's a discrete graph, we're going to state the domain and the range by just listing x values and y values that I see using curly braces. You always want to put the numbers in order from least to greatest. Looks like the lowest x value I have is at -3. And there's -1. And then +1. And 2. And then I have two values at 3, but you only write it once. Then y values for the range. This looks like the lowest y value I have is at -4. Then there's a -3. And there's a 1. And there's a 2. And there's a 4. And there's 5. Alright. Let's see. The function f of x equals -16x squared plus 160x plus 50. Model launch a rocket where x is in time, and f of x is the height. So what's the rocket's maximum height? When does the rocket hit the ground? Alright, so gotta think about what this graph would look like. So as the rocket moves through the air and then also through time. So here's the 50 feet it started at. If it's maximum height, that means we're looking for a vertex. And so that's going to be, figure out that x is equal to -b divided by 2a. And then we're going to plug that x in to f of x to see what the height was. When it hits the ground, that's going to be solving for x, which means we're going to have to use the quadratic formula. So for the first question, say x equals -160 divided by 2 times -16, which would be -160 divided by -32, which would be equal to 5. So let's say, well, what's f of 5? Here. This is -400. That's 800. 50, so that'd be 450. That'd be feet. Is the maximum height. Then to solve for x, use the quadratic formula. So x equals -b, which is 160 plus or minus square root 160 squared minus 4 times -16, which is a, times c, which is 50, all over 2 times a. So -160 plus minus. So here's what's okay to go ahead and type all that into the calculator. Quick. So that's 28,800. was 169.7, 169.7. So negative 160 minus 169.7 will have me the only real answer there. So that's 329.7, so negative 329 divided by negative 32. That's going to be just a little over 10. 10.3. So 10.3 seconds. Before it hit the ground. Let's see. A walkway of uniform width has area of 72 meters. It surrounds a swimming pool that is 8 meters by 10 meters long. Find the width of the walkway. So I always like to draw a picture for this. So swimming pool. It's 8 meters by 10 meters. And then there's this walkway around it. Supposedly uniform width. So what they mean by that is that this dimension here would be x, and this dimension here would also be x. And then this dimension would also be x, and this dimension would also be x, so all the same dimension. So when you think about that, that means that this, well, I already have 10 meters, but now it's adding 2 x's to that. This one is already 8 meters long, but we're adding 2 x's to that also. 2 or whatever. So we know this pool has an area of 80 meters squared. They're telling us that this walkway has another 72 meters squared. So 80 plus 72 is 152. So that's the total area of everything. So what I do is take the dimensions length times width, so 10 plus 2x times the width, so 8 plus 2x. And that will give me the area. So let's FOIL this out, so I get 80 plus 20x plus 16x plus 4x squared equals 152. Let's try 152. Add these up, which is 36x. Take the negative 72, put that over here. Take the 4x squared, put that over here, just to get it in the right order. That's equal to 0 now. Notice all these have a 4 in them. So we're just going to divide everything by 4 to get rid of that 4. So move to the other side, equal sign, just goes away. So 4 is 18. So I need factors of negative 18 that add to be negative 9, or positive 9. Can't think of any. So I need a quadratic formula. Negative b plus or minus. see. Squared minus 4 times 1 times -18 all over 2 times 1 is -9 plus or minus 81 plus. Since there's 2 minuses there, it's plus. And 4 times 18 is 72. All over 2. 81 plus 72. 72 is 7153. 2. So in order for this to be a positive number, I have to do the -9 plus square root 153. 12.37. That's going to do plus. So 12.402. That'll be 3.4 divided by 2 equals 1.7. That means the sidewalk is 1.7 meters wide. Alright. And last 2 complete squares. So here's what we just learned. Step 1 is make sure everything's in the right order, which they are. Step 2 is to factor out a from the first 2 terms. So what's their a value? So it's 1. Factor out a 1, which of course you don't need it right there. Plus 21. Alright, so then put the spaces in. Minus, and then you take your a value, whatever that was, put that there. And the number that goes into the spaces is b divided by 2 squared. So -8, so I'm looking here, which would be -4 squared, which is 16. The whole point of doing that was so that we could factor this quickly into something times itself. So you ask yourself, what are the 2 factors of, a times c is -16? That would be -8, which would be -4 and -4. So it gives you that. Of course, the 1 is still here. This gives you -16. So last simplification would be to combine those 2 like terms at the end there. So I just stop writing the 1 now. X minus 4 squared, and then 21 minus 16 is 5. And then the vertex is at +4, +5. There's completing square here once, and here's second time. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is just make sure everything's in the right order. It is. Then I look at the first thing I need to do then is going to be to take that a value out. Alright, then I put the space in. Y is plus 14, and then minus, make sure you put that a value here. So these 2 things. And in space, and then in space goes our new b value. 9, 9. So the 2 comes down. We're going to factor this into something squared. Plus 14, and negative 2 times 9 is negative 18. And what goes in here? So factors of 1 times 9 that equals 6 would be 3 and 3. So that's x plus 3 squared. And g of x equals 2 times x plus 3 squared, and minus 4. So the vertex is at negative 3, negative 4. Alright, so there's page 6 of the review. Sorry if talking softly or anything like that. My voice is kind of on the outs. Hope you have a good weekend and safe weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.